Well, hello, welcome to the Chatbots Rule Show, the biz of bots. My name is Victoria Rose, and I am the oldest bot builder on the internet, and proud of it. In this season two, what we're actually having a look at is your email. Specifically, we're looking at how to convert your emails into Oscar winning bot copy. Now, episode 5 is how to reverse engineer your best email to identify ultra specific data. And we're going to do that in just 3 steps. Here we go. This is step 1. And step 1 is where we identify all of the questions, all of those challenges, and all of those pain points that you've written into your best performing email, because that's what you have to do when you develop your sales page and when you develop your emails as well, isn't it? Got to get all those things in. Then we're going to have a look at step 2. And step 2 is to convert those questions, those challenges, and those pain points into an interactive format. And then we'll have a look at step 3. Now, step 3 is looking at creating me-mail messages. Seth Godin coined the term me-mail. He famously said, "No one wants your email. They want me-mail." And me-mail's all about WIFM. What's in it for me? And your email is generally, we saw an example in the last episode, what you want, not what they want. There's a better way. Here we're having a look at, this is the email that we looked at in the last episode. And look at this. It's all about telling. And that's okay, I guess. It's not really engaging. It could be educational, and often it's not entertaining. So it's a monologue. But here's the most important thing of all. There is no data collected. Why would you go to all of that trouble to identify the questions, the pain points, the challenges, and don't collect the data? I know what you're thinking. Listen here, Victoria. I've done my research. I know my avatar. I know what my perfect client customer is. I challenge that. Do you know, is that data biased? Wouldn't it be much, much better to be able to find out from your audience what they want, the things that you can do for them that will help you serve them better? Well, I kind of think that it would. It would be much better. Looking at this email, I've identified 7 pain points. Yep, 7 of them. You need to look at your email and pick out what are the pain points that you've created. Let's have a look at what else is here. Yep, there are 8 questions. 8 questions, and further, there are 6 challenges. Why would you do this? Why would you create a communication method that poses questions, that gets them to consider a challenge and presses the button on their pain points? Why would you do that if you can't find out how they feel about that? Well, I'm telling you right now that there is a much better way. And that's what this series is all about. Season 2 is all about the better way how to turn that email that you keep sending out into Oscar-winning bot copy. Step 2 is where we look at converting those questions, those challenges, those pain points into an interactive format. And here we go. So I've had a look at that email that we just saw that was not collecting any data. And this is how I've decided to create the email messaging. Hey Mary, ever been stuck in that deep pit of procrastination? Mary has 3 buttons she can tap here. Always, sometimes, never. There'll always be a smarty pants that will always tap never. The beautiful thing about this messaging sequencing is that when Mary taps sometimes, she'll be taken on a journey that will probably be different to the always journey and is definitely different to the never journey. By the way, if someone did tap never, then they would be taken to another message, and the message might be something like, oh, come on, you're kidding, aren't you? You're never stuck in the deep pit of procrastination? You're going to have a lot of fun with this email messaging sequencing format. So Mary said, always, because that's what it seems like sometimes, right? A response could be, ha ha ha. We know how that feels too. We've got some good news. Can we tell you now? I love permission marketing, and this email messaging sequence format is all about. They give you permission to take them to the next step, and it's given to them in just little steps that they can quickly get the idea. This is why bot copy is very different to email copy. And we can move them through a sales funnel, do it in an entertaining, engaging, and educational way. So Mary's got 2 choices here. She can tap, tell me now, or nah, I like being stuck. Mary chose to tap, tell me now, especially in this situation we're all going through. I would want the good news. So this is just a flow chart, a mind map, a slideshow. Look at how we can, in as a step 2, convert the email into an interactive format. So then we need to go to step 3. And in step 3, this is where we actually create email messaging. And this is an example of what email messaging looks like. So it's got the GIFs and it's got the buttons that all they have to do is tap. They receive this messaging sequence where they already are. Now that could be Facebook, it could be Insta, it could be WhatsApp, and not that far away, it could also be Telegram. So as you can see, it's the permission marketing. It's fun. You get to tap the button that really means something to you. And as a bonus, when your avatar, your target audience, your perfect client taps that button, it gets automatically whisked away and recorded wherever you want it to be recorded. Let's say in this instance, it's going to your Google Sheet. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. How email messaging, which is what I'm calling this. This is this messaging sequence. Let's call it a flow because it is called a flow. So this flow is called that because the conversation flows when it's conversational and people are happy to tap. Sometimes they have to type in, but they're okay to do that as well. I hope you enjoyed our episode today. The next episode, I will take that email that had all of those questions and challenges and what else? Oh, pain points. How could we forget the pain points? In next week's episode, I will convert that, like step 3, I will convert the entire email into me mail messaging. So you compare. So you can be the judge. Which one is better? My name is Victoria Rose. I am the creator of the Chatbots Rule Show, the founder of WeBuildYourBot.com. I'd love to build your bot. Go to my website, check out the flows that you can experience, schedule a call. I'd love to chat with you. I'll see you next week.